You're gonna hear Maggie's pitter-pattery feet. Yes, I see you. Yes, we see you. Mommy's doing a project. I'm doing a project. So I have, no. Let me do my project. So I have these that go up above the bathtub in the master bathroom. Shh. No. Shh. Shh. No. 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 So they go up above the master bath, and I don't want to always see this throughout the seasons, but I don't want to go by a bunch of artwork. So what I thought would be if I could get some black foam board inset to inset in here. I know I'm saying this wrong, but there's black foam board at Dollar Tree, and you can get it in sheets. It's poster board size. And I think I can make a template so that I can cut an exact size so it fits right inside this, and then paint my own seasonal paintings so that I can easily switch them out for the seasons. I would keep this up pretty much year round, like my everyday decor, but for fall, Halloween, and Christmas, and maybe even Easter or the 4th of July, it would be nice to be able to pop something else in every now and then. And these two also. So like for fall, I could do one big fall tree and then two small fall trees here. I mean, there's a lot of different possibilities. And even if I didn't want to paint my own, if I got the foam board to put inside of this to cover this up, I could easily then just put another print on top and just switch that out as well. Like, there's an idea in my head. Trust me, there's an idea in my head. So what I'm going to do right now is first make some templates so I know the size that I'm cutting out when I go get the foam board. So hopefully today the templates will be done, and then tomorrow after work I will get to work on the foam board because I don't have foam board on hand. So we're going to pick that up and then continue the project tomorrow.
If only you could see. Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful, no matter what the scars, no matter what they say. And we'll shout it out, louder, prouder. Ain't no one gonna hold us down, 'cause you know that we're beautiful, just the way we are. Don't let them sell you all of their dirt. It all will come back once the tables turn. Bolder, go bolder. Now set your sails on high. And you're stronger, much stronger than they will ever be. Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful?
This is my paint and crafting outfit. I got these covered just fine. So they're ready for me to paint a scene on I'm good to go. And I have those two sitting there. Now I can't find what I need for this. So what I'm gonna have to do, because nothing is, oh my gosh. Nothing is big enough for this, like one sheet, I can't find it. So I bought this paper at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna cut it out and see if I can put that in here and paint a scene. The problem is, well, actually what I think I might do, if it's possible, I don't mind using, the poster board to cut out as much as I can, and then like piecing it together. I could do that to give me the base, and then wrap it in this so you won't see the creases. And then I paint that in black as my backdrop. And then, because I want a solid black background, if that makes sense. So you know what? Let's see if we can do that. Some of you have not been in the basement before, so this is kind of our chill zone, paint night zone. I usually have, we're starting to decorate down here, but because this is mainly my crafting area, my craft room's over there. I'll be showing you all that here real soon. People have asked for me to do a craft room tour update and where I store my decor. So I'm gonna show you guys all of that. All right. So I just have this paper, and hopefully this will do the trick. I'll wrap it up and it'll be fine. And then I can paint this. But I need to make sure it fits. So I'm gonna put it in here. So this is really just gonna help me use this beautiful piece of artwork, continue to use it. And actually, you know what? It's gonna be just fine. So I am gonna go ahead and wrap it. We'll paint.
Pushing the past again, oh. You know my little triggers keep on triggering them all. I've had enough of this, oh. Our timeline's getting worn out when we're going back and forth. You know we're only...
So what I'm thinking is using some of these stencils to make my scenes to carry me through Halloween here. The only issue I think I might run into is that these are rather small. So it probably will work just fine for here, but these may be too small for my bigger picture over there. I even think that these are going to be too small for that. Now that I'm looking at it, there's just no way that this is gonna work. But I do like the idea of using something like this for a project like that. Mine's just a little bit too big. So what I think I'm going to do is play around on my Cricut and use my Cricut to come up with something for here. And it would be cute to put like a saying on either one, and like the good morning beautiful or hello handsome or something like that on the picture over there. But I'm going to play around with it, and then I will check back in when I figured out what I'm going to do. So I actually have a plan. I have these letters that I have had in my stash for a really long time, and I have a bunch of them, and I have the letters to spell out hey boo. Well, I don't have the Y, but I have an idea for my Y. So if I cut with my handy dandy saw here, if I cut a portion of this off right here and sand it, this can be the base of my Y, or the top of the Y. And I like how it has a little bit of a tail, so it might look okay, but if not, I think I have enough wood that I can fashion a Y. So now the problem, so I've got to work on this one. And then these were used in another project that I got rid of. I disassembled and just threw them back in my stash. So I need to use my heat gun, or my heating tool, to heat up this old glue and peel that off and get any staples out. So then my boo letters will be, this one looks like it's good. It might just need painted. I'm going to try not to paint them, but if I can't. So I'm working on these two now. Then I'll work on my Y. And that will be the hey boo for the two long ones. And then I thought for this one, I would take the string out of this, fill the holes with some spackle or caulking, and then paint this white so that it's on this background, just trick or treat. And we'll see how that goes. All right, so I have the holes filled. This is ready to paint, and all of these are ready to paint. And here's how my Y turned out. I think I'm going to use it this way. So you can see I had to break down a letter. Actually, I didn't break down a letter. I took this, which was an N, and this was part of the N that went this way. So I cut this off and then cut this piece off of the bottom portion and then fashioned it right here. I cut this more at an angle. Unfortunately, my, I don't know about you guys, but do you have gnats everywhere this time of year? It's driving me nuts. I had a gnat. If you didn't see it on camera, you're lucky. I have it crawling or flying all around me. Anyway, so I'm hoping that this won't be very noticeable after I put some wood filler on it and kind of smooth it out a little bit and then get it ready to paint. But everything else is ready to paint, ready to go, and we're going to paint these and then get them attached to our pictures. So this is the wood filler that I choose to use. It's called plastic wood. You can get it in big tubs, you can get it in little tubs, but it goes on a pinkish color, as you can see. And then it dries like this. And then you just sand the excess away. It is the best filler for any imperfection or hole that you might have in any wood that I have ever used. And it's very quick drying. It's awesome to use. It's easy to use. So this is what I recommend for those types of projects. And now let's get to painting. I'm using chalk paint. This is not my chalk paint of choice. It's not very thick. It's almost like an acrylic more than a chalk paint, but it does dry faster than an acrylic. So I'm going to go ahead, and it covers a little bit better. Not much, but a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and use this and give all of these a couple coats of paint. This will probably need 2 or 3 coats. These will probably just need 1 coat, just to touch up where I've had to take staples and whatnot out. So I just want them to look nice and crisp. So I'm just going to go over these probably once, and these probably 2 or 3 times at least. Alrighty, so I have all the letters lined out on here. All I have to do is glue them on, and I'm waiting for, my craft room's a mess. I'm waiting for this to dry, and then that will go over on the other picture, and then I will show you what they look like all hung up and finished. I'm just going to secure this with hot glue. And the beauty about this project is I did not ruin the picture underneath. So when the holidays are over, all I have to do is pop these off, because hot glue is not permanent. So I can pop these off. Of course, the cardboard or the poster board underneath will be destroyed, and that's okay. It's cheap enough. I can always replace it. I will pop that out, and my original picture will be intact underneath. And I think for Christmas, I might do the same concept. I'll just remove the letters, probably touch up the poster board paint, maybe even paint it a green color or a red color, or maybe white, and then add red lettering or something like that. But the dollar, I got these letters a long time ago from, oh, that's still wet, a long time ago from Michael's, and these types of letters. I love the curly Q ones, and this size is perfect for projects. These came from Michael's, and they can be a little pricey, so I always wait until I have a coupon. And then the trick-or-treat sign, I'm giving you whiplash. The trick-or-treat sign came from the Dollar Tree a few years ago. They carry that every year.
Just one glass in, you're already on my mind. When it gets late, I always realize that I need you. Are you thinking about me